I have only a few things that I feel very strongly about in jiu-jitsu. One being, you shouldn't feel very strongly about anything. And two, you should always be willing to choke over your partner's chin in a rear naked choke, and that just tucking your chin is not a valid defense. You can do this without severely injuring your partner, or you can injure your partner if that's something that you're excited about. But you're doing your partners a disservice if you notice that their chin is tucked, you give a small effort to get under the chin, and then you just move on or allow them to escape. Because if you look at a lot of the high level finishes at black belt level, they're finishing over the chin, over the mouth, over the nose. So you should be willing to give that a shot. The reason this comes into effect is if I'm very much larger than the person on my back, and if I get a hold, if they go like a traditional seat belt, and I get a nice baseball grip on their hands, it's gonna be a long time before they get their arm back, and usually I'll escape just through sheer grip strength. It's a kind of a difficult grip to break. So if right off the bat you kind of get used to grabbing this deltoid, hiding your hand as far onto the tricep as you can. I like to grab this hand because this is my primary hand to defend. This hand is not as good. This is the setup that if you can transition to this as quick as you take the back and kind of get away from just defaulting to the seatbelt grip, this is gonna help you a lot. So I'm gonna go on the back now and show you the finish. For the record, this is my 16-year-old daughter, Kaysen, and despite what she might think, I really do care about her. So choking over her chin and hurting her is not something I'm really excited about. So just trust me when I say that it doesn't necessarily have to hurt your partner's jaw. So if I'm here and she has her chin tucked, even for somebody where I'm bigger, it's hard to work your way in. Yes, you can work to knife your way under the jaw and then come across, but here's a different option. So I'm here, I'm grabbing. She can try with both her hands to pull down, and this is a very strong grip. The weakness of the grip is in the hand, so if I'm here and she were to grab my fingers, she'll be able to peel that. But over here, it's very difficult to reach my fingers, even with this hand. See, her arm is short. So I have a moment to work. When she commits to both hands here, this is what I would love. This means I'm probably going to get the choke. It means that this hand is free to work. So when I'm ready, I'm gonna go palm to palm, and I'm gonna put my point of my elbow right in her sternum. Danaher points out that if your elbow is disconnected from their sternum and you're here, it means that basically you're gonna be just really bothering them and hurting them. When you're down on their sternum, this is where the mandible strangle or just choking over the chin is effective. So I pull to get deep, my elbow is down at 6 o'clock right on her sternum, and I'm going to just blade my hand over and behind, and this is the important part. Don't quit forcing your arm through until you're as far as you can. So you'll wiggle your fingers, and you'll notice to the camera, if I'd got my nails done, you'd be able to see all my pretty nails. And that's when you're in a good position, when you've taken all the space out. And now it's a matter of just closing your elbows together, crunching down, and it's a quick tap. And it does not necessarily hurt them, and they will go out. If you're not quite in the right position and you're squeezing and it doesn't quite work, that's when you'll use a rotational finish, and it'll be moving my elbow this way, similar if I had a gi choke and I was coming across. So I'm here, I've wiggled absolutely as far as I can. You can see my pretty nails, and I'm going to squeeze and then just rotate this way. All right, that's it.